Hello everyone, today we'll be playing the Duchy of Upper Bavaria, forming the nation of Bavaria, and then trying to unite the Holy Roman Empire as soon as possible. Let's begin. So, as Upper Bavaria, we do start out as the Emperor of the HRE, which is very nice indeed. We can, well, I guess we can demand unlawful territory, but we're not going to do so at this moment. We also have a event here, which is Lower Bavaria comes under Ludwig's rule, which will happen if, I guess, this guy dies, which I think he might. I'm not too sure. We'll see what happens there. But if that does happen, we'll get all of Lower Bavaria for ourselves as well, which is very good. Let's quickly go in. We are a empire as a result of the fact that we are the Emperor of the Holy Roman Empire, so we do get 3 cabinet actions, which is also very good indeed. As for our reforms, we will go for autocracy as well as agricultural cultivation. Going towards land is almost always good at the start, since there's no reason not to. We'll also put our members towards developing our land as well as stabilizing our country, since there's really no provinces to develop at this time. And hopefully we will get all of Lower Bavaria for free as well. At the start, I'm also going to use one of the most powerful cabinet actions in the game, which is encourage migration. We're going to encourage migration to Monchen here, and we'll try to get all the population to come here so that we can eventually turn to a city later down the line here. To start, one other thing that we're going to try to do here is make sure that all of the countries that are electorates do like us. I think we can definitely get an alliance with the Palatinate as well. Make sure that they will actually vote for us here. Let's see. Saxe-Wittenberg. You guys will die soon to Saxony, I believe. So we're still going to improve relations with you, but it's not a huge deal. We'll quickly improve relations with Mainz as well. And then we'll do Cologne as well as Trier. I don't think Bohemia will vote for us since they view us as a rival. So we don't have to really worry about them. Hopefully we win this election before our King Ludwig dies. Holy, he has had a lot of kids, huh? Oh well, at least he's healthy, so he's not gonna die very soon. Okay, so we got the political landscape of Italy. Essentially, we want the Ghibellines to win against the Guelphs, which is led by the Papal States. So we're going to try to win this situation. We can sanction the papacy, which I guess just makes them a bit more annoying. So I'm going to quickly do that. Very good. And we'll try to invite as many people into the Guelphs and the Ghibellines as possible. I don't think currently we're able to invite anyone. Yeah, so we'll try our best to try to invite people in. Mostly just by improving relations. This is why at the start of the game, we're going to do max diplo spending, since we're making quite a bit of money anyways. Okay, so we got an event here for a just reward. Basically, Mason's going to soon absorb the electorate of Saxe-Wittenberg, so it's good for us to be in their good graces, meaning that we will shower him with riches. This will also give us more prestige, which is also very nice indeed. We'll try our best to get even more members to vote for us, but you know, it's a little bit difficult at the start. Even if we don't become the Holy Roman Empire immediately, immediately, it's fine. We can try to do so a little bit later, and that's fine. Okay, we got the 8 questions on the power of the Pope, which we're going to do spread the ideas of William Ockham, which gives us an extra piece, although it does make us a little bit, the Pope a little bit angrier at us, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. Got an event here for the rivals in Bohemia. We can try to reconcile with them, which I think is honestly not even a bad idea, so we're going to quickly do that. And hopefully this will also mean that they won't be as, annoying. We're going to instead declare the Pope as our rival. There we go. I mean, we got Plagium Requiem, and we're sanctioning the Pope, so it kind of makes sense that the Pope is our rival. It's fine. We might get excommunicated, but whatever. If the Pope wants to do that, then whatever. Nice. We got the Duchy of Lower Bavaria, so the king there died, which is good. We can choose to just make them into a vassal Alternatively, we can simply annex it directly, which is just a better choice. I mean, we get a bunch of legitimacy and stability issues, but who cares? So we're gonna annex it directly. Very, very good. You'll see now that we are coalitioned a little bit, which is not a huge issue. We just have to decrease our Diplo spending a bit to bring our balance back to normal, and we are perfectly fine. All of these end up being cores as well, which is very good indeed. We are just gonna keep this the way it is, and hopefully maybe declare war on Austria in the future alongside Hungary, so that we can make sure they're not the dominant force in the Holy Roman Empire, so that we can keep on getting elected as the emperor. Okay, so Austria got declared on, I think. I am not gonna join this war. I don't think there's much of a reason for us to join this war. Since Austria, the weaker they are, the better it is, honestly, for us to try to become elected. So we're going to decline this offer. We might even declare war on Austria, frankly, if they're weak enough, because I think culturally, the Danube-Bavaria is our primary culture, and that is also part of the Austrian culture. So if we encounter some of their land, honestly, it is preferable. There's also a modifier in the electorate, which is that if you look at here, if you have more than 1 million population, you get plus 75% score. That is why Austria is winning right now. If Austria gets below 1 million population, it's going to be beneficial for us. And if we get above 1 million population, it'll be beneficial for us as well. So that's why I am more inclined to have Austria be destroyed by Hungary and swallowed up by us, rather than it being able to exist. So we'll probably declare war on it as well in a few years. Okay, Austria's been sufficiently weakened by Hungary, so we're gonna quickly go in and take the province that we want. Very, very good. Let's go ahead and do it. So we're gonna quickly raise our levies here, and hopefully this will be a fairly easy war since Austria is already being destroyed by their rival Hungary. We can just go in here. Denmark wants to break the alliance. I don't know why. I don't really care. Whatever, Denmark. Yep, goodbye, Denmark. Okay, we've reached the Age of Renaissance, and you know what that means. We are going to go for administrative, because that is the best one. Let's continue on as well. We are going to quickly go and occupy the rest of Austria. They have, I believe, pretty much no troops. Yep. Oh, they have 4,000. We gotta actually be a bit more careful then. I don't know where they got these troops from all of a sudden. Let's make sure that we're not going in too hastily, and we should be good here. Just make sure all the troops are gathered together, and we should not have anything to fear. One other thing that we're going to do is, instead of just taking all land, we're going to quickly liberate some of its Austrian territories in this region over here. This is because a lot of this land here is better served as just members of the Holy Roman Empire rather than belonging to Austria. So that's what we're going to do here. Very good indeed. Oh, benevolent trait. Wow, incredible. This emperor is really good. Too bad he's old and he's going to die soon. What a shame. If he wasn't old. See if we can peace out as well here. So this seems like a fairly reasonable peace deal. All we're going to do is have Austria liberate all of the lands down south, as well as give us the town of Linz, a bunch of money and war reparations. Mostly what we're doing here is just making Austria a smaller country so that they don't get elected, and making sure that we accrue as little aggressive expansion as humanly possible. There we are. Very, very nice. Thank you very much, Austria. And you'll see that Austria is now much smaller. They have... do they still have over 1 million? Really? Maybe the month dig will solve that? I don't think they have over 1 million. Really? You have over 1 million? Still. No, you don't. Okay, 829k. That makes more sense. There are a few countries that want to coalition us, but they're all small nations, so it's not a huge problem. And the Papal State's getting destroyed again, which is very good indeed. Let's see here. Hopefully the Guelphs... well, the Guelphs are still making great progress. Maybe I want to try to get the Kingdom of Naples into the Ghibellines. That will probably help a lot. And let's quickly put someone in charge of this as well. Very good. And we'll continue trying to I guess we gotta integrate the province first, but after that, we'll continue trying to get people to move into Munchen, which already has 36,000 people. You'll see that now I've cut Austria down to size. We are now the predominant winner of the vote, since Austria doesn't have a million population anymore, so they don't get the plus 75 bonus, so we can get most of the countries to vote for us. We do have to try to get Trier to vote for us as well. I mean, we have 5 of the 7 votes. I would prefer it to be even higher, so we'll try our best here. One other thing that we're also going to try to do here is, of course, fight against Hungary, fight against France. Hopefully France does not end up being too powerful. The new update has made France kind of ridiculous. They just have 104,000 levies. Not much we can do. The best way for us to deal with this, honestly, is to rush sealing the Golden Bow, and then establishing a imperial armory so that we can get professional troops to fight against the French. Okay, we got the Treaty of Pavia here, as well as enough money to build a royal court, which I will do promptly. So this treaty, I don't really know the position. As improved, then we can increase our authority over the Palatinate and the Rhine. So we can either honor the treaty, and then we can inherit the land and the electoral status of the country, or we can simply try to annex the Rhine. So the Palatinate seems fairly strong. I don't think it's in our best interest, honestly, to try to annex them, especially since they're pretty happily voting for us at this time. So we're going to just honor the treaty. Hopefully the Palatinate ends up without an heir, and we will, in that case, inherit it, which will be very good. I don't know what this event is. Sure, we'll just make the nobility lose some happiness, since their estate satisfaction is already pretty high. Okay, the Holy Roman Emperor is dead, and now we have a new Holy Roman Emperor, Stefan von Wittelbach. We can... Okay, there's a lot of information. Thank you. Yes, we got 5 Imperial Authority, so we can actually change our capital, I think. We can keep Munchen, or we can go for Landau. What's Andex? Why would I switch it there? And then we also have the option of Regan. I don't know why we would change our capital. I think we'll just keep the original capital here. No reason not to. In terms of the next election, well, they're not calculating right now. But we should be able to seal the Golden Bow pretty soon, which is ideal. We'll also probably want to declare war against the Freezing in order to unify some of the land, as well as Salzburg, both of which are culturally the newbie Bavaria, which is good indeed. We'll also probably take one province from Austria at a time, just in order to avoid too much aggressive expansion. Okay, unfortunately, due to the death of the Holy Roman Emperor, we have to grant country land division to the nobility, which gives us less control and more decentralization. This is very bad reform, frankly. It's probably one of the worst we can have. While it would be nice to try to remove it, we cannot do so, and we'll probably have to remove it via event. I also just realized we didn't grant common militias to the commoners, so we're gonna quickly do that, since we can always use more levies in the early game. Okay, so the von Habsburgs demanded extended privileges for some reason. We're gonna quickly examine it closer, because why would we not? Seems like a no-brainer here. Let's see if anything gets discovered through the examination. Irregularities in the documents. Wow. We have our scholars for a reason. And at this point, Austria is just weaker than us militaristically, so we can always go for a military action if we need that. Very, very good. We finished that... excuse me, we finished the integration as well, so let's continue developing the land. Unfortunately, because we have country land division, we cannot form Bavaria, so that's a shame. We'll have to try to remove that from the nobility, which is going to be a bit difficult, but we'll try our best. Okay, the Black Death is ongoing, hence why our population is down greatly. We're going to quickly declare a war here on the Freezing, so that we can unify the home turf here. Let's go ahead and do it. Very nice. Thank you, Ryan, for helping us out. We're going to quickly raise our levies. You'll see that our levy counts has greatly reduced as well because of the Black Death. It is what it is, though. We just gotta try to get through it and unify the land that surrounds us. Let's go ahead and quickly with this work. Okay, we're also going to use this opportunity to quickly change our laws. We're going to favor the ruler here because we do want to eventually get the nobility to become much weaker so we can actually form Bohemia here. So one of the ways to do that is the nobles are currently a bit too loyal. So we are going to favor the ruler here to improve the crown power. And this should honestly be fine because pretty much every estate is fairly loyal right now. We can also do other laws soon in order to try to favor the ruler further, but that will come when the time comes. Okay, here we are. Let's unify this land. We'll get a bit of aggressive expansion, but it's not a huge problem. Very, very nice. Let's quickly get our parliament to integrate this land, which also should not be a huge problem. It's fairly easy to integrate this. Very nice, since it is all our primary culture, I believe. Well, I guess there's a bit of Upper Palatine, but that's not a huge problem either, since we should be able to accept them fairly easily. Yep, the Upper Palatine is fairly easy to accept, so we're going to quickly add them as a accepted culture as well. Also, the Swabian culture, I guess, is easy to accept, but we don't need to accept them just yet, since there's not much of a reason for us to. We are a bit overextended. If you look at antagonism, you'll see that the nations around us are a little bit angry, so we'll wait a bit until we go and conquer more of Austria. Additionally, thanks to our actions, we now have 7 of the 7 votes required for the Holy Roman Emperor. What this will also mean is that we're going to quickly vote for the sealing of the Golden Bow. This should be just a 100% yes vote because there's no reason not to support the sealing of the Golden Bow. You'll see everyone's voting yes, which is very good indeed. So the Golden Bow has been sealed, which is very, very nice. We can... What is this? Prima Germane? Sure. Cologne, you are a good friend. We're going to grant that to you, Cologne. So now we get access to a few more laws, such as Landfried, the Imperial Diet, Perpetual Diet, Power, Imperial Succession, Voting, etc. A bunch of random things. So one of the things we're going to try to do first is actually get the Imperial Armory implementation to be done. I guess we need to enable gold for that to even happen, so not sure how we do that, but we'll figure that out, I suppose. Since this imperial contribution will give us a lot of manpower, which we can use to fight other countries such as Hungary and France in order to actually liberate the land that they control, which are part of the Holy Roman Empire. Now that we've got our research out of the way of peasant levies for any wars we need to do, we're going to quickly go over here and grab the Skilled Brewers, which is a Bohemian-specific technology, which will allow us to build Bohemian breweries, which I suppose are just better than regular breweries. We'll also quickly grab the formal city rights, because soon we'll want to turn our capital, München, into a city, and that will probably be good. Unfortunately, it is still very difficult for us to try to revoke the country land division privilege. Despite the fact that we have enough land to form Bavaria, we need to revoke this first, which will be fairly difficult, so we'll have to build up crown power and try to decrease the power of the nobility for a while. Okay, so we got the Bavarian division, which is a shame. Basically, we can either divide up Bavaria, we can fight it, and then they will declare a separate broke free war on us, and alternatively we can also just do this. Garmish. This is a bit confusing. This is a lot of modifiers, huh? Damn, look at those modifiers. Jesus Christ. Well, I think we'll just fight the division. We will create Lower Bohemia. Lower Bohemia leaves all wars, declare war, becomes the new duke. Okay, so if we click the fight the division of Bohemia, we will be fighting against them, and we'll have to try to defeat them. Luckily, we do have a number of allies, so we're going to quickly raise our levies here. Get this guy to, I guess, develop the province here. And we should be good to to defeat Lower Bohemia in order to just full annex them. I'm pretty sure, yeah, we can just try to return all of these provinces back to us, which will be nice. While we're at it, we're going to quickly use the parliament to change our law from a feudal administration into a central council. This is because we need to try to move towards centralization here. We're also going to support for a land focus so that this actually passes, which will be very good. I think all we got to do now is just siege down the rest of Lower Bohemia here, and we should be good to just fully annex them. Oh, interesting event here. A new dynasty for the Duchy of Upper Bavaria. Essentially, I guess, somehow Tyrol went under the control of Austria, so we can simply go towards more belligerent and we get a claim thrown on Tyrol, which honestly I am fine with. I might do that soon once we do the full annexation. We also have Bohemia as an ally, so we should be good to fight the Austrians with the help of the Bohemians, hopefully. Maybe even take some land from the Bohemians, that'll be good. Okay, here we go. We got every single province, and we're gonna take some money as well. Very, very nice. Let's go ahead and take all of that. We get 0 guess of expansion as well. Very good. Bavaria has been reunified, which is very good indeed. We still cannot revoke the privilege, that's fine. Now, let's see. Our levy should recover, but if we declare war here, guess Bohemia is not willing to join. That's a shame. We'll probably wait a little bit and then see if we can declare war on Tyrol and Austria together. We got the Southern Menace, where we can either go more towards belligerent, or we can go towards more conciliatory and also make friends with Austria. Now, I'm planning to fight Austria, so I'm going to select the second option. Also, becoming more belligerent is not even that bad of an idea, because of the fact that the more belligerent you go, the less antagonism you actually get, which is pretty good. So we're going to go more towards belligerent, although that does decrease our opinion efficiency, but that shouldn't be a problem, hopefully. I'm also thinking that there is just seemingly no way to actually win the Guelphs and Ghibellines situation, since you know, you can't really invite anyone into the Ghibellines, and the Guelphs just have a higher tax base, so we might as well just lose the situation and get all the Italian states to leave. Okay, so we got the event here. The Juan Wittelsbach failed the Holy Roman Empire, which means that we now get to decide what happens to it. Essentially, we get the option of assuming control ourselves, getting our heir to control it, sending one of our, making them to a vassal, putting someone random on and getting a lot of imperial authority, or leaving them alone and getting a lot of money. So in our case, honestly, I think the best choice is just to turn them to a vassal. It is plus 20 antagonism with every country, but that is definitely worth it for what we get here. So we're gonna quickly go and do that. Very nice. Now, Brandenburg is now our vassal, which is very good indeed. This means that they will pretty much always vote for us. Unfortunately, this does mean a few of the electors are a little bit angry with me, meaning that I will try to get them back on our side. We can also improve cultural opinion. That's pretty good. Let's quickly do it. Very nice. Brandenburg is our vassal now. I gotta try to get Saxe-Wittenberg to like us again, as well as the other guy, who is a Trier. Yeah. Both of them are a little bit angry at me, so it's best for us to try to make them a little bit happier so that they will vote for us again. Since we have to get our centralization up in order to get the event which removes the terrible reform country land division, we're going to promote centralization as well as switch our government reform from agricultural cultivation into royal decree, which will give us another plus 0.1 centralization every single month, which will be good. We're trying to move to 25 decentralization as soon as possible, because when that happens, let's see, one of these will pop. History, nope. Not that one. Not that one. Yep, there we go. This option will revoke the country land division from the nobility, but we need to have less than 25 decentralization, so we're going to work towards getting that. I'm also trying to use the parliament to urbanize. It's a pretty powerful way to do so, and if it does, we'll get another town, which is pretty near our capital, which is very good. Okay, we got a destroyed enemy causes Bavaria on Austria. Let's go and declare this war. We're going to, I guess, promise Bohemia a little bit of land so that they will join us, and we should be able to just declare this war here. Let's go ahead and do it. I'm gonna quickly check. Culturally, well, damn. I guess culturally that. Never mind. I think Bohemia can just take land from over here. Let's go ahead and do the destroy enemy causes Bella. Very, very nice. A bunch of people join against me. A bunch of people join for me, which is very good. I don't think any of the electors actually join against me, so it's not a huge issue. We can, well, we're perfectly fine anchoring anyone who is not an elector, so I have no qualms about this. Let's just go ahead and win this war, which should be fairly easy. Here's our peace offer to Austria. We're gonna give Bohemia this one province, but we can just instantly demand illegal territory and get it back. Unfortunately, they're gonna lose some trust and opinion of us, but that's fine. It's not a huge problem. Let's go ahead and do this. Very, very nice. Oh, right. I gotta first make sure that I am doing diplomatic spending, and I'm also, excuse me, improving diplomatic endeavors. Here we go. Now this peace deal makes much more sense. We're also releasing all of Austria's subjects, and we can ask for this province back from Bohemia immediately. Very, very nice. Thank you very much, Bohemia. Let's disband all of our levies, and we will instantly demand this back from Bohemia, who will be now upset at us, but hopefully we can improve relations with them to get them to support us yet again. Very, very nice. We got the reunification of Upper Bavaria, thanks to the fact that we now have less than 25 decentralization. Let's click Great News. This revokes the privilege from the from the nobility, which allows us to finally form the nation of Bavaria. Very, very nice. This gives us a number of unique advancements, which we will do in a moment. We got the new law for a new country event, which allows us to revoke the right to inherit and changing to cognatic primogeniture for 100 stability. I'm not going to take that. I'm just going to respect tradition, which will get us close to 100 stability as well, which is very nice. Very, very nice. The leader of our nation died, which gives us an extra 5 imperial authority. Our heir, Sigmund von Wittelbach, is going to be the royal marriage, which we're going to do promptly, but this does put us at 64 imperial authority. Once we do get to 100, we'll start doing some laws, since the higher the imperial authority, the higher the chance of a law being passed. It is probably time for us to move on to the early imperial diet, so we're going to quickly start a law debate in order to vote for the early imperial diet. Very, very nice. I think most people will vote for this. Yes, most people support it, so it's very good. We're going to establish this in order to make the rules of voting a bit clearer. Thus, it'll be also easier for us to control it in the future. We got enough to embrace the Renaissance, so let's go ahead and do it. We're going to quickly cancel some of the research here and go instead for the Renaissance. Here we are. Let's quickly grab Sovereignty, as well as our unique advancement, the Order of St. Hubert, which unlocks a order unique to Bavaria. Okay, we got another government reform. For this, I'm going to go for diplomatic traditions because the extra diplomatic reputation is honestly pretty good. So we're going to quickly grab that. Very, very nice. Additionally, we're currently creating a destroy enemy causes ballet on Austria. which we're going to use soon. I am planning on perhaps enacting treasury taxation, which would be pretty nice, but it's a little bit difficult, so we'll try our best to get enough imperial authority in order to get that passed. Alright, we got our war go against Austria, so let's just declare this war here. A bunch of nations will join against us, but it's not a huge problem. Most of them probably won't pose much of a threat anyways. Let's go and declare this war. Very nice, we're just looking to take Vienna so that we can try to make it into a secondary capital for ourselves. This should be a fairly easy war as well, since we are outnumbering the enemy on one front, and the other front is, well, not as much of a concern to us. Alright, here's a pretty favorable battle. Very nice, 3,000 dead. Let's go and quickly occupy this as well. Okay, stop coming over. You guys won't win anyways, it's fine. Okay, they're stuck on this fort, which is nice. I guess the troops from Brandenburg are coming over to help as well, which is nice. Where are they headed? Okay, let me liberate this siege first. Okay, erosion of faith, sure, whatever, not a huge problem. That's the wrong place. Let's go and take down these troops. Very nice. Go back to Wales. Why are you fighting that, Brandenburg? What are you doing? This should be a favorable battle for us. Nice, 5,000 dead. We'll take that and then ransom the troops. Good. We want this to be over as soon as possible as well, because every month that we're at war, it decreases our imperial authority, and we obviously want the imperial authority to be as high as possible. Okay, what are you? There we go. Thank you, Austria. Okay, that's good. I just want the Austrian capital, so that's what we're gonna go for here. Good. You get ransom, maybe? Okay. Probably not. Let's split half of you to go and take Kornsberg here. Oh my god. Okay, well, our commoners are gonna be a little unhappy. That's fine, we can call a parliament though. Why are there so little issues? That's strange. But we should be good here. This army is just gonna go and liberate some of the rest of the land here. Okay, we finished the siege of Vienna, meaning that we can finally peace out Austria here. This is a lot of aggressive expansion, but we can definitely reduce it by turning up our Diplo and getting this guy to do diplomatic endeavors, which is right here. Very nice. Let's see if that's still too much aggressive expansion here. I mean, it's 102, so Syria, Salzburg. Not that bad, honestly. There's only a few countries that can coalition me, so I will take that, honestly. And then, obviously, they annul all their treaties here, pay reparations, and we should be good. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I don't need reparations from Austria. They're gonna be dead after this anyways, pretty much. So, we're grabbing 3 provinces, technically 4, but this is only one singular state. Taking a bunch of aggressive expansion, but not a huge problem. We should be able to recover from this as well in the electorate, since we'll go over 1 million population, which would be very nice indeed. Let's go ahead and do this. Very, very nice. Thank you very much, Austria. Let me just spend all my levies. You'll see that we're not even being coalitioned really by many people, and we have greatly expanded. We also have now the city of Vienna, which is very good indeed, since we can try to build a road from our capital to there, which will turn it into a secondary capital. It does cost 300 ducats though, so we gotta wait a little bit. Now that we have enough money, let's build a local governor in Vienna, which will allow us to have much better proximity in this region as well. We'll also take back some of the land, which is culturally the new Bavaria, back from Hungary, so that we can get control of it as well. We can probably also conquer Syria in the future in order to gain even more of that proximity from the capital of Vienna. The Holy Roman Emperor is dead, which is good, since we can now inherit the Holy Roman Empire again. Although there is an issue, which is that I think we don't have an heir, which is incredibly annoying. I'm gonna see if I can get a divorce, because this woman is a bit old now. I'm gonna see if we can... Okay, well, the Pope said no. Maybe we gotta improve relations with them first, but we have to try to figure out a way to get an heir. Otherwise, we're going to lose the Holy Roman Emperor seat, which is a shame. So we gotta do our best here to come up with an heir, even if it means doing so with unorthodox methods. Okay, we got the Order of St. Hubert, which I've just implemented. That gives us more cultural influence and actually as a chivalric order for us. One thing I am trying to do right now is trying to get our rulers to get a grandson, so that this will work out better. Let me quickly grab a royal marriage here with someone so that we can try to give him a grandson. Hopefully that will lead to another heir for the Holy Roman Empire. Another option that we actually have is we can try to pass pragmatic succession, which would be difficult, but we can definitely try it in order for a woman to succeed the Holy Roman Empire. It will be difficult, but it's worth a try if we can't get a male heir. Okay, we managed to get a divorce approval here. Let's quickly go for another royal marriage with someone very young, so that we can hopefully get an heir in as soon as possible here. Perhaps we'll just take this 16-year-old lady, Emma of Odd Lower Carnolia here. This is good. Let's go ahead and do it. Please give us an heir before our king dies. I really need one. Come on. Just, king, please try to seduce the lady so that we can get an heir going. Because I don't think he's long for the world. He also just got indulgent, which is such a bad trait. Whatever, I'll have to try to figure it out. Very, very nice. We got an heir from our new lady, which is very good indeed. His name is Rudolph, I guess, which is good. Finally a son, which is nice. So we're gonna make sure he gets the best education, and he's gonna be the next Holy Roman Emperor, hopefully. I think we have a union here that apparently prevents us from wait, no, I'm not even the senior in this union, am I? Why? Well, I'm a little confused. Why are they still not allowed to vote for me? Apparently because Bavaria has senior partner in this union, supposedly. Can I just place a relative on the throne instead, so that we don't have to do this? There are no countries that fulfill this criteria. Okay. I'm a little confused about this, but I mean, we have maintained federal status, so this shouldn't be the case. I'm a little confused. I'll have to figure that out, I suppose. But yeah, it's a very strange. Oh dear, that's not our kid, is it? No, that's not. Okay, that's a different kid. Nice. Okay, so by establishing seniority in the Union, we have now again became the primary winner of the election for the next emperor election. Not sure why Bohemia is not willing to vote for us anymore. They think others vote for them, but that's not true. Oh, there we go. Now we have all 7 votes, which is very good. You also see that we have close to 100 imperial authority. Once we get to about 95, I am going to try to pass imperial taxation. You also see I'm saving up a lot of money here. This is so that I can sway the vote for the imperial taxation, so we can get filthy rich off other countries in the Holy Roman Empire. Very good, our integrations are done. Now our control over the Austrian lands are much more solidified, which is very good. The control is only going to rise here, which is very nice indeed. We can go back to developing provinces here, since we really don't have much else to do here. Very, very nice. I'm almost ready to call a imperial diet debate for the direct taxation, which will be very good indeed. It seems like we also got a second heir. That's pretty good, just in case our first one dies, I suppose, which is nice. I am not going to do the offense. It's pretty bad, and yeah, there's not much of a reason for us to go for mutual offense, since I'm not gonna need Allstat to fight anyways. We got 95 imperial authority, which means it's time for us to try to enact direct taxation. Let's go ahead and do it. This is going to be a little bit difficult, and because our imperial authority is really high, some will vote yes. Oh, wow, actually, most people are voting yes. That's crazy. Okay. Well, I mean, if we get this passed, then it's great. I don't have to worry about anything. Also, is there small plots going through the country right now? What a shame. Also, this is our heir, so we are going to give him an expensive education here. I think, honestly, I wasn't expecting all the nations to agree with this, but seems like we are winning this debate. So we don't even need to bribe anyone. I even prepared a lot of money for bribes, but I guess that wasn't necessary, since everyone seems to be voting in favor of direct taxation, which is great. Very, very nice. We got direct taxation enacted, which, while members do lose 50 opinion of me, it does mean that we are now taxing the people of the Holy Roman Empire, which is excellent, and we can now draw upon the treasury, which is good. Look at that, 7 gold from the direct taxation of the Holy Roman Empire. I will, however, have to try to make sure everyone likes me a bit more, particularly the next bill I am going to pass. Bill. I say bill as if... Okay, the next one I'm going to try to pass is going for Emperor Dynastic preference, just so that I get more score when voting. I'm also trying to annex Brandenburg here, so that we can usurp their elector seat when the annexation finishes. I'll probably just release them as a subject anyways, but, you know, it's good to try to usurp them for now. Unfortunately, our emperor died before our heir became of age, so we are in a regency. But this kid is hopefully going to be a fairly good emperor, especially because he's going to get a bunch of ruler traits early on. He's only 8 and he's already taking on the world. The only issue with this is that his stats are pretty bad, so right now we're not gaining as much imperial authority. If you could show, yep. The ability of the dynasty, or the member, is a bit of an issue here, but this will be fixed with time, especially since we're giving him the best education there is. So hopefully he will do very well. Also, the regent, she married immediately, which is great. Incredible. Okay, so Bohemia went Hussite, and the Hussite wars have started. Now, I would help, but France is in the war, so I'd rather not. I will deal with France later. I'm not interested in fighting against the fucking 90,000 men that France has to start at the start of the game for some reason. So apologies, Bohemia, but I understand I probably lost your votes. I'm sorry about the situation. I'll probably try to move to limited electors so we can remove Bohemia as an elector in the future, because they're not going to be very happy that, well, I betrayed them. So, yeah, not much we can do here. Luckily, though, a bunch of the other nations, because Bohemia went Hussite, are not voting for Bohemia anymore, which is great. So, we do actually have still 6 votes, which is pretty good. And we're going to go towards favoring the Holy Roman Empire, the dynasty, whatever it's called, dynastic preference, very soon. Once we do get enough imperial authority, of course. Okay, we got an event here, the Upper Bavarian land rights. We can do the Upper Bavarian, land rights, which will give us more increased cost support, but increased satisfaction equilibrium, and move towards centralization, which does seem pretty good, although our nobility is going to be a bit angry, so let's go ahead and do this right away. Our nobility will be a bit unhappy with this situation, but we should be good as long as we, don't upset them too much. What's this? We can construct a medieval Munich Renaissance building. I've not heard of that, but sure, I'll put that in there. Why not? We have the money. We may have to give some money to the nobility, but... Oh wow, they require a lot of money, huh? Oh well, we'll figure out a way to try to prevent the nobility from rising up. It's gonna be a bit difficult, but it is what it is. Okay, with 90 imperial authority, let's go ahead and enact the Emperor dynastic preference here, which I think should be fine. I mean, no one wants to vote for it, but we'll make them. Here we go. Let's see if there's anyone who we can need to bribe. Nope, everyone's voting for it. Why did Brandenburg not vote for it? What? That's crazy. Okay, let's see if we can get this passed, though. Because if we can't, then I will try to bribe someone. But that's crazy that Brandenburg's in, though. Wow, okay. Actually, quite a few nations saying no, huh? Let's see. Can we bribe you? What? Oh, is that? Okay. Cologne has been bribed. Let's bribe. I don't know why this is looking like this. Okay. Sure. Can we bribe you? Oh, wow. Okay, that's a lot. Let's see if this is enough. I think it might be enough to pass the bill because seems like most of the people who don't want to vote for it are the electors for some reason, which is a bit strange, but, you know, I guess it kind of makes sense because the electors probably don't want preference to go towards the von Wittelsbach family. So, yeah, I can kind of see that, but we win it anyways, so it's perfectly fine. Here we go. The Emperor dynastic preference has been passed, which means we get extra imperial authority, and we allow, excuse me, we get more reason for them to vote for us. So you'll see that now the reason also includes a plus 50 because of the Emperor dynastic preference. Once we fully annex Brandenburg here and then usurp the electorate for ourselves, we'll also be able to lose another 50 in terms of negative reasons for why we're not being elected. And after that, we should be elected every single time. But just to be sure, we will eventually go on to pass the Emperor succession preference as well as the Erbkaisertum, which I believe just means you are the Emperor every time without an election. I am going to go after. I mean, we could try to go for imperial taxation, but I think I might prefer. Honestly, yeah, maybe imperial taxation next. This would be very nice to have. But we need to definitely get to 95 imperial authority before even attempting it, because this is going to be a pretty hard one to get. Okay, we got the Order of the Swan here, where we can have the Emperor join this order. Alternatively, we can just unlock it. I don't think I will, because the Order of the Swan gives us more locals levy size, and the Order of the current one we have gives us more cultural influence, and I think influence is better. So we're just too good to have them. Quickly grant this. Let's see, can we perhaps even... Oh dear. Can we perhaps even pass a law change here? I think potentially we could. Let's see. Upper Boravian land rights. What is that? Oh, that's the pretty good one. I think one thing what we could do is maybe change into no censorship, because generally it's better for no censorship, because you get more innovative, which is always nice, and more cultural influence. So I'm going to quickly change that, and we'll just support serfdom, so we actually pass the noble cabinet as well. Okay, we've managed to annex Brandenburg, which is very, very nice. Let's go and click this button, which now allows us to annex Brandenburg. So now an elector seat is open, which means that I think potentially we can grant it to ourselves. I'll have to check, but I'm not sure how this actually works. Turns out you can't actually grant yourself elector status, so instead we're going to quickly just grant it to Brabant here. Very, very nice. And they should vote for us as well, so that should be good. Now we're going to be making a lot more imperial authority every month. The main reason why we're not is because France conquered a lot of Germany, so we gotta get that back as soon as we can. But we'll not be able to get it back unless we go and enact the... Excuse me. We go and enact some of the military contributions, so we'll be doing that first. Okay, after saving up money for a long time, we finally have enough to turn München, or I guess Munich, into a full city. So we're going to do that. It will take 2 years, but it will be well worth it to have our capital finally become a city. Okay, with 95 imperial authority, it is time for us to try to pass imperial taxation. This is the best taxation law and will probably be our first emperor comfort policies, which will allow the treasury to be open for military contribution to occur. Let's go ahead and pass this. Very, very good. I'm assuming a lot of members will want to say no, but let's see here. Okay, so far so good. Saxony said yes. That's good. Well, the other electors say yes. I'm hoping they do, but it's a bit hard to know. Okay, Rhine and Brabant said yes. They have the same flag, by the way. I don't know why. Yeah, it's looking like that we'll pass this fairly easily here. Bohemia, who doesn't like us, being of course the odd one out. That's pretty good. We'll get the best taxation law then in 1425, which is pretty nice. There we are with imperial taxation. People can now contribute to the EU treasury. We get monthly prestige and we get an extra emperor comfort policy, which is very good indeed. Now, people are going to be a little bit angry at me because of this, but that's fine. I have enough diplomats. I can just improve relations with everyone. All right, Hungary decided to attack Kili here, or Silly, whatever it's called. We're gonna join this war actually because there's no reason for us not to. We do need to fight Hungary, and a chance to fight them without Poland and Tausch will be a godsend. So we're actually gonna accept this offer and quickly raise all of our levies here. We are weaker than Hungary, but we do have the advantage of quite a bit of manpower as well once we do get it built up. So I think we can definitely win against Hungary here. Oh, what? Did Hungary just leave? Oh, I guess Hungary thought it was too bad and left. Alright, that's cool. I guess no war against Hungary. I was hoping for a war, but oh well. No war today. What a shame. Okay, it is now the age of discovery, and for this, we're just gonna go administrative again, because that's generally the best focus there is. Seems like there's a coalition against France, and France has declared war on everyone, seemingly. Holy, look at this coalition against France. And France just declared war on them. Wow. Okay. I'm honestly gonna accept this war, because at this point, France is kind of being ridiculous, and I want to see if I can try to stop their advancements. I will have to build up my army a little bit, but Jesus, it's look at how aggressively they're expanding. Look at the size of the coalition against them. I'm going to accept this offer. Let's see here. Hopefully we're able to actually defeat France, but you know, it's seeming a little difficult. Let me quickly raise my levies and see what I can do here to help. I can also try to get some mercenaries as well, since the only thing that we do have on our side is that we are fairly rich. So if we're able to get mercenaries to help us out, maybe we can turn the tides of war in our favor. Okay, let's take some battles against the French. Oh, they left that. Let's go here. Try to liberate this siege. What do you mean? Okay. Wait, I'm actually kind of confused. How the fuck is... would we lose that one? Damn, the defender had too much war exhaustion, so I think we lost the war, but it's such a shame because we were actually doing fairly well. Well, not fairly well, but you know, we were kind of killing France, so it's a shame, yeah. Damn. Well, even more land gets lost to the to France. I gotta try to declare war on them soon, or it's gonna be a bit of an issue. France is just so annoying. I don't know why they're so strong in this game. They never nerfed them apparently, so it is what it is. We got 95 Imperial Authority again. That means it is time for us to go for the Emperor Successor preference. The reason why I'm doing this is because I do actually want to try to get the direct Imperial cities so that we can get all the free cities under our control. However, to do so, we need 2 Emperor Comfort policies, which means that we're going to get this one first. because Emperor Successor Preference is actually a Emperor Comfort policy, which is very good indeed. So let's go ahead and enact that. Let's see how well people will support us. So far, so good. With 95 Imperial Authority, it seems most people are willing to support. Mostly, I won't worry about the electors. The reason why I haven't passed the bicameral or the tricameral is that if I need to, I can bribe the electors. But you should pass it if you really want to. I guess anyone with negative opinion of me is gonna vote no. You guys, I'll improve relations with you guys as well. Someone wants a royal marriage as well. Who is Jusk? Never heard of you before. Okay, sure. Why not? But yeah, it looks like it will pass though. So once it does pass, we'll get another comfort policy, bring it up to 2, which is good because then we can go for the cities of the Holy Roman Emperor right here, as well as direct imperial cities, which will turn all of the free cities into subjects essentially. We've successfully passed Emperor Successor Preference. We're going to go for the free cities next. In addition, I'm going to start focusing a bit more on my army so that we can fight against France when the time comes. Unfortunately, all of France's subjects also has a ridiculous number of troops, and they're insanely wealthy, which is just ridiculous. One thing that I'm working on as well is building counting houses in the cities and towns that we have, so that we can control, increase the crown power and increase the amount of taxation we're able to do on our people. Of course, once we can tax our people, we'll be earning a lot more, and we should be able to recruit much more troops. Okay, the pike and shot has spread over to Bavaria, so we're going to quickly embrace it. It's going to cost us some stability, but that's alright. And we're going to go research its technologies in order to get a good standing army here. We're going to quickly go grab the trading fields, as well as the matchlock levy. Then we're going to grab lancers, halberdiers, falconet, as well as the light lancers as well. We're also going to grab the land schnecht, I think is the pronunciation, which is our unique heavy infantry unit. I guess we don't need the halberdiers in this case, since we already have that. And we can grab the Dreams of Unification, which will give us an extra war square efficiency, which is very good indeed. Otherwise, we can also move down here and try to grab the extra government reform, but this will take a little bit, so we're going to focus first on the military advancements here. Hopefully we'll also get the the printing press focus pretty soon, since I want to really bolster my economy in preparation for the fight against nations like France. As usual, we're going to quickly create a market in Munich, since the market access in the region is not necessarily the greatest. We have, negative 39% market access, so it's in our best interest to create a market here in Munich. Let's go ahead and do that really quickly. Just go into our market, create a market, and we'll create one in Munich. Hopefully this market will better serve our interests and make us a lot more money. I've got a war goal here on Salzburg. It's time to try to unify the rest of the Danube-Bavaria lands. So we're going to quickly declare this war on Salzburg here. Call in all of our allies. They're not going to help much, but it's fine. We can try to get them to help. And we will declare this war. Very, very good. Frankly, I don't know if we even need the levies, but I will raise them just in case. And we will quickly send our troops to go siege down the enemy territory. Okay, we managed to siege down Salzburg. Let's go and take this peace deal here. We're just gonna take these 2 provinces, I suppose, and we'll leave it there. There's not really much of a reason for us to ask for any more, really. I guess we can also... there's not much else to liberate. That's fine. Let's quickly go and make sure we are improving, our diplomatic reputation in the cabinet, as well as in the as well as with our diplomatic spending, and then we'll grab this peace deal. This should not be too much aggressive expansion. Hopefully, Yeah, not one really wants to join against me. That's pretty good. Let's go ahead and do it. Very, very nice. Upon some consideration, I've also decided to create a market here in Vienna, since Vienna's still not getting very good access to the market. So we're going to make a market here in Vienna, which hopefully will control some of the territories over here and make it our nation even more profitable. About the event here, the University of Ingolstadt's Foundation, we can basically fund the university for some innovative and some research progress, which I'm going to do here. I guess we need to take out a loan here, which is a bit annoying, but oh well, it is what it is. With 92 imperial authority, it's time for us to enact the cities of the Holy Roman Emperor. Let's go ahead and do it. Let's see how good our support is. If it's not so good, we are going to bribe a few people, since we do have quite a bit of money. Okay, Bohemia voted against me, kind of as expected. That's okay. Sure, Saxony, you can have food access. Hopefully not that many people will vote against me here. Let's see. I mean, so far so good. So far, most of the electors are on board, and they're really the only people that matter. This is one of the benefits of not passing the bicardinal voting system, is that you can just bribe the electors. I mean, even if you do pass bicardinal, it is a little bit better in the sense that you can, more easily bribe, and also your higher imperial authority will mean the electors' opinions matter less. But less voters mean easier manipulation, so I am happy to just keep it. Finally, we can also convert Bohemia back to Catholicism, which will be very good for us indeed. So I'm going to quickly click this button. Very, very nice. We're going to get... Actually, wait. We should wait until the motion is over so that we get the extra imperial authority from them becoming Catholic. Okay, now we got the limited authority of the free cities, which means that we can now bring in the free cities. So every single free city is technically now a subject of ours. There you go. You'll see that I guess the cities are not very happy with this. Well, partially it's because I've gone almost entirely towards centralization, but I guess we could try to turn up diplomatic spending to at least make them somewhat loyal. Holy, all of them are disloyal, huh? That's crazy. Alright, well, I'll have to try to improve relations with all of them in an attempt to get them to become loyal. That is crazy, though, that we get so many disloyal subjects as a result. Damn, what a shame. As a result of us reigning in every city, we now have the issue of having most of them being kind of disloyal. So the thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to remove autocracy, because it's kind of not really useful at this point, and instead we're going to move towards fixed vassal obligations, which will give us 15 loyalty of subjects, which is very good indeed. It'll be implemented in, I believe, 2 years, which is very nice. Then we'll be able to get a bunch of loyalty. Okay, with 90 imperial authority, we're going to move towards direct imperial cities here. Let's hope this vote passes without us needing to try to bribe people. It seems like people are voting for it, which is good. Bohemia is probably not going to vote yes, but that's okay. As long as the majority of the empire backs us up, then we should be good. There we are. The imperial cities are now revoked of their autonomy. This is very, very good. As all the subjects are now direct imperial cities and will pretty much contribute to our efforts. Oh, thank you for the gift. I don't know why they gave us 900 ducats randomly. That's pretty cool. Next, we're going to focus on the military contribution. So we have 5 total things that we need to get passed per comfort. The next one is the Great Imperial Army, which is a bit farther away since we have to try to enact 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we also have the Landfried, which we have to enact 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Afterwards, we can finally go towards Renovatio Imperii, which will unify the Holy Roman Empire. I'm going to try to continue building up the army as soon as we get the military contribution, so that we can fight against France. I might even test my hand against Hungary first, since they are a little bit weaker and have less troops. Here we are, we got the printing press as well. We're going to instantly embrace this institution for faster research, as well as the fact that we want to try to get the technologies as soon as possible. Particularly, I'm looking for the paper and printers workshops, which are both very strong. We'll also grab a lumber output here, and that's probably all we need for now. I'm actually even going to cancel some of the meritocracy technologies I was researching and do them later so that we can quickly get ourselves the very profitable buildings in order to bolster our economy. Okay, paper workshop building has been upgraded, so we are going to start upgrading every single one of these papermaker skills into the paper workshop here, which will be very nice. This is going to make us quite a bit of money. Same thing with the printer shop. Once that gets unlocked, printers will have demand for paper, and the economic spiral continues. With close to 90 imperial authority, we're going to go and enact the Imperial Armory implementation, which should hopefully pass here. I don't think it's... most people should be on board with this because of my high Imperial authority. And once we do have it, we should have a lot more manpower. Oh, a new world got discovered by Portugal. Very nice. Not really something I care about, but, it's good to know. Look at that. All the votes are in our favor. We should be able to establish the armory, and then very soon go even one level higher and establish the expansion of the armories. Okay, Imperial armories have been implemented. This means that we can now construct Imperial armories abroad in other countries, which I'm not actually sure how this works. I guess, do we do so from the treasury? No, perhaps not. Do we just do it from the construction? Armory, perhaps? Yeah, so we have the armory, Imperial armory, domestic and abroad. Wow, that's incredible. So we can build some of these domestically, we can build them abroad. Wow, there is a lot of locations to build them abroad, huh? So I'm gonna quickly try to expand some of these armories, both domestic and abroad, and hopefully get some... Oh, and this doesn't even use up money, because I think it's using up money saved in the actual organization. Let's see. Yeah, the treasure money has gone down, so this money is literally being funded by the contribution of members to the treasury, and we can obviously contribute to the treasury as well to build more, which is great. Another day, another emperor is elected, which is great because we get 5 imperial authority every time. They did nerf it from EU4, where you get 10, but this is not bad. Wait, do you not have an eligible heir? Oh, there we go. Okay. It just wasn't updating, I think. So we do have an heir, which is good. And we should be able to get him as the new emperor once it does happen. Once I get to about 90 authority, I'll pass the next military law so that we can get more troops in our system. Okay, it's time for us to try to declare a war. We're going to quickly declare war on Hungary, call in Saxony and the Rhine, and then select Imperial Ban. We're also going to quickly send an insult here, just so that we do not lose as much stability as we normally would. I'm also hoping to grab even more mercenaries here, so that we can try to get more professional troops out on the field compared to Hungary. Okay, we should be able to declare the war in a moment here. Okay, come on, give me the war goal. Thank you. Very, very nice. I know it says we're slightly weaker, but to be honest, we should be good. So let's go ahead and do it. Very nice. Let's go and quickly raise all of our levies, and we will also grab some more mercenaries in order to help us fight in this war. Let's go down here. Is there a good mercenary? No, we'll wait for 1 extra month, and then we should have a good enough mercenary to deal with this. Hungary is going to try to push into us, I believe, which is why I built 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 forts here. They're not going to be able to get through that, hopefully, and well, they seem to have the same strategy. They got 1, 2, 3 forts, 4 forts, 5 forts in the border, so we're playing the same game here. Got a nice battle here. Let's go ahead and see this nice battle. Very good, 19,000 dead. They're gonna push even more troops into me, which is a poor decision by them. Another 19,000 dead. Alright, they're gonna push another 10,000 troops against me. Another 7,000 dead. Come on, recover morale. Nice. Okay, where are you guys going? You guys are going over to Vienna. Okay, good. We can go here and then kill another 17,000. Nice, another 10,000 dead. They're not gonna wanna push me any further. Oh wow, they're really committing, huh? I kind of don't want to fight that one, so I'm gonna try to get out here. Okay. So another 27,000 here, and they got 31,000 behind to support. Let's see if I can get a new mercenary army here to try to help myself out. Unfortunately, a lot of these are... Yeah, they're not in our home territory, which is a shame. Well, this is rough. Could we maybe... Yeah, these are all in random places all around the world. Oh well, I'll just try to fight them head on then. We should be able to win this because we have better quality and we have more troops. Okay. Ooh, this is heavy losses on my end here. Okay, I think I gotta get out here. Well, I mean, we killed 42,000 though, so that's pretty good. We just gotta go back and recover some troops here. Otherwise, we're gonna have some trouble with this. I mean, we're technically winning the war because Hungary lost so many men already from this war. That's one of the benefits of having professional troops. Got another favorable battle here. Let's go ahead and take it. Very, very nice. We should kill 14,000 there. Very good. Is this army gonna do something stupid? Please do, because I welcome it. I want you guys to do more stupid stuff so I can kill all your men. Look at the losses here, 190k on the enemy side. Even Poland's now struggling a little bit over here because of our allied troops. Also remember, technically every single city is, free city is fighting for us. They're just not doing very much. I'm gonna do a quick royal marriage here with Saxony in order to get more opinion of them, which is very good indeed. It would appear that Hungary might be a bit broke and is now doing no fort maintenance because look at how fast we're taking the fort now. That's incredible. Sure, you know what? Oh, they put up their fort maintenance again. Incredible. Nope, I don't care about France. One moment. Oh my god, so many troops. Alright, well, we'll try to siege this down, but it's gonna get a bit rough here since we don't have control. Oh, there comes the Polish troops. Jesus Christ. There's so many of them. We've killed 352,000, but there just keeps on being more, so we gotta take care of all of them. What a day, huh? Well, not much to do except try to conquer the land. And since this is our war goal, once we do grab this province, we should be good to get ticking war score, which will be very good indeed. Okay, the end of the war is nearly here. Let's go take this last favorable battle here. And we should end the war in a moment here. Very nice, there are 10,000 dead. Very, very good. Thank you very much, Hungary. We're gonna go and take away all of the land that's Hungary and Poland owns, which are part of the Holy Roman Empire, as well as 696 ducats in war reparations. Let's quickly go and, oh, wrong button. Quickly make sure that we have sufficient, diplomatic support for this action here. And we can now grab all of this land. Very, very nice. Thank you very much, Hungary. Very good. Oh, we are over the fort limit, I suppose. That's a shame. I will have to, release the subject over here. Let me quickly create probably not a historical subject, a custom one over here in Koshian. Make it into, I suppose, a fiefdom is fine. Very good. Very, very nice. And of course, they're going to be invited into the Holy Roman Empire, which is very good indeed. And the land here can also be released, I suppose. We'll just create a subject there, and also release it into the Holy Roman Empire. With 90 Imperial Authority again, it's time for us to move on to the next expansion of the armories. Very, very good. We should be able to pass this fairly easily as well, given our high imperial authority, and most likely no one will actually oppose us. With 90 imperial authority again, we can go and expand the armory even further. Let's go for the imperial standing army. After that, all we need is the Great Imperial Army, which gives us our 4th comfort policy, as well as the Erbkaisertum, which will give us our 5th Emperor comfort policy. Actually, wait, this is already a comfort policy, right? Oh, never mind. I guess we have to do Landfried. What a shame, but yeah. We're approaching the final level of the Great Imperial Army, which is great. This should pass again. I think most people will vote for it, since we have such high imperial authority. But if anyone doesn't, then we can try to bribe them. Okay, the Lutheran Reformation has started. Martin Luther is now in the bishopric of Osnabrück. I'm not too familiar with that one. But he's there, and he's going to try to convert a bunch of people into the new religion. Fortunately, I think I can try to prevent some of the conversions from happening. Also, I can try to get them back into the proper religion here, but it is going to be a rough time because we're going to lose a lot of imperial authority, which is not great for passing laws. In fact, due to the start of the Reformation, I'm going to quickly go and pass the Great Imperial Army. The reason behind this is because if I'm going to lose all of my imperial authority from what people converting anyways, I want to do it lose less rather than more. So I'm going to hold this vote now and hope just that it passes fairly easily, which it seems like it will. Okay, we got 50 imperial authority, so let's continue on to do the Landfried, which I believe is a pretty popular motion. Yeah, most people support it regardless, so we can just institute the Landfried here. Unfortunately, the Lutheran Reformation is really taking place right now, and hopefully this number does not tick much higher, because I would much more prefer not to deal with the Lutherans, because it is just a bit of a pain to deal with. I could actually convert some of the people back into Catholicism, especially those that are my subjects, but even then, that's a little bit annoying. I think Brandenburg, perhaps I can... Oh, they're not even Lutheran. Okay, that's pretty good. Oh dear, I sure hope that I will be able to pass this motion. I mean, it did have a lot of support, so I think I will, but yeah, most likely I will be able to. Okay, we got our 4th government reform here with the early administrative reformation. With this, we're going to quickly take the tailored urban rights in order to grab more burgers growth and more development in urban locations. Very, very good. Our values are going to be highly towards land, which is fine because we do not have a navy. I guess once we do unite the Holy Roman Empire, we will have a navy, but for now we do not have one, so it's not a huge problem. Okay, the Council of Trent situation has begun, and the Lutheran Reformation has converted about 14 million people, which is a shame. I am going to try to go for potentially a conciliatory position here in the Council of Trent, but it is not very difficult, not very easy, I mean, in order to get that done, so we'll try our best here, but I mean, the Holy Roman Empire is going to suffer some issue from the heretic princes, so hopefully a lot of nations will convert back into Christianity, Catholicism, so that there is no issue for us in unifying the HRE. Okay, so to start, we're going to try to stop the purchase of indulgences, instead going towards SD Dominici Gregis. I hope that's correct. I don't know if people are gonna want this, but hopefully this gets passed so that we can go conciliatory. Very, very nice. We managed to pass SD Dominici Gregis, which means we have more stability investments instead of having the purchase of indulgences, which is very good indeed. Let's try to get another law passed in a moment here. Okay, it is now the age of Reformation, and for this age, you know it, I know it, we're doing administrative focus. Very, very good. Additionally, the Council of Trent is going quite well. We passed 3 policies and we're going to pass a 4th. I'm going to walk you guys through all of them once all the debates are actually done. With 91 Imperial Authority, let's go towards the next level of the land fleet here. Very, very good. We should get pretty much full support, and then we'll move towards empowering the land fleet and then the Edgar land fleet. After that, we'll be able to finally go towards Renovati Imperii. I did some calculations, and roughly we still need 250 Imperial Authority more in order to get there. So, unfortunately, we're probably going to have to fight the Wars of Reformation. Hopefully, that's not going to be too big of a deal, especially since it does seem like a lot of nations are not really becoming that Protestant, which is pretty good. Now that we're nearly done researching all the technologies from the Age of Discovery, let's go and embrace confessionalism and use this opportunity to also grab some stability here. We're going to go into the Age of Reformation and instantly grab our extra legitimization of power, the Prince for the government reform, some extra crown power. We also have 1 faith for Bavaria, which we'll do later. First, we'll go for the extra cabinet seat, as well as, let's see, I guess we'll just go for 1 faith then, and then the Supreme Court. Here we are, we researched the Prince. For this, I think I will go for the administration of clerical lands for more taxation and more innovative progress. Let's go ahead and do it. Okay, we're right about to pass our final law in the Council of Trent, and let's empower the land fleet here since we have enough Imperial Authority. Very good indeed. Okay, and the Council of Trent has ended, and now the Catholicism views the religions of the Reformation as kindred. Very good indeed. And we also successfully passed Ubi Mosasis Ascendit. Here's what we passed overall. In terms of doctrines, we got conciliarism. We have, did not change this. We got Ubi Mosasis Ascendit. We got Dominus Arc Redemptor Noster, which makes everyone follow the Society of Jesus. We got the Esti Dominici Graecis, which allows Benedictus Dies policy. And for simony, we've outlawed it altogether, which is very good indeed. Okay, we got a historical event here where we can make sure our beer is the best. That's incredible. Let's go ahead and do it. Alright, with 90 Imperial Authority, we can finally enact the Edwiger land fleet here, which will give us our last Emperor Comfort policy, which allows us to finally enact Renovatio Imperia once we have enough Imperial Authority. Let's go ahead and do it. This should pass fairly easily here since we have high Imperial Authority here. Very, very good. Looks like everyone is trying to vote for it. Additionally, I am planning on declaring war on France very soon, which is why I'm now saving up money in order to build up a large enough army to fight France. I've also allied Milan and England to help me, as well as all of the electors, who will hopefully help me in this endeavor. Very good. Edgar Landfried has been enacted, which means that now we have 5 policies benefiting the Emperor, which means that we can eventually go towards unifying the entire empire. I would like to get the land back from France before I do so though, so I'm currently building a spy network, and we will go create a casus belli as soon as possible. I've got the war goal on France, and I am ready with my army of 36,000 men. We can definitely recruit more as well through the form of mercenaries. Let's wait for our parliament's issue to finish debating so we get an extra 10 military tradition, and then we'll be able to go in. Alright, it's time to take back some of the territory that France has taken from the Holy Roman Empire. We're going to quickly call in all of our allies here, which will make us slightly stronger than France. And we will take Upper Rhine-Graben, which is the easiest war goal to actually enforce. Let's go ahead and declare war. Very good. Look at the sheer amount of forts that France has. It's crazy how much, how many forts that France has, which is why we need to try to win battles and get attacker ticking as soon as possible. Otherwise, we're not going to have a fun time here. Let's make sure to raise all of our levies here. Okay, here we are. We got our 77,000 troops up here in the front. Unfortunately, we're losing a bit of money, as you can probably expect, due to our massive spending. I'm going to turn down my culture investment, and, well, I guess there's not much else we can do. We just gotta try to fight this war here. I'm going to go and take this favorable battle here. Very, very good. We have the best general, I guess, we got. Very nice. 18,000 dead. Very good indeed. Let's go, and that's gonna be unfavorable. I mean, it's still fine. I'm gonna go siege down Hatchburg here, which I believe is the war goal. Yeah, so that's the one we gotta siege down for sure. Thankfully, we have a lot of cannons, so we should be able to siege it down fairly easily. And I think we're winning across the board, except for over here in Brabant, which I'll probably have to help after I go and finish the siege over here. Very, very good. We got the siege of Hatchburg down, which means now we will get attacker ticking. And we can go and liberate a few sieges. Milan is losing horrendously here. England, if you would, could you please lend your troops? That would be really helpful. Thanks. Holy shit, look at the amount of troops. We got over 1.2 million troops on our side and 746,000. There's over 2 million troops in a war in 1566, which doesn't seem to be correct, but you know, I'll let Paradox do their thing, I suppose. Why is there so many troops in this war? That's crazy. Alright, let's get these guys out so we can take a favorable battle here. Holy, the amount of losses on both sides is crazy. There's another 11,000 dead. I'm gonna try to liberate this siege as well, if possible. Oh, okay, they're trying to fight us, I guess? Okay, we should win that. Yep, 15,000 dead. My troops are very professional. I'm gonna recover morale real quick here. Okay, a prince has been undone. That makes sense. France, stop doing your wacky things. This is actually not the best battle in the world. But, oh god. How did they pull off so many troops all at once? Crazy stuff. Let's get out. Jeez. I mean, we still, like, won in terms of manpower, but holy, they just pulled out 1 million troops out of nowhere. I'm not 1 million, but, like, they pulled out 100,000 troops out of nowhere. Crazy. Okay, we want that one. How are they getting the... Did Friesburg not get sieged down? Oh, right. Okay, let me quickly solve that issue. They annexed land right next to it, which makes liberating this province a little bit harder. Good, good, very good. Nice, alright. So now we should be good to go back and recover some manpower. We do have a lot of reserves as well. France, yeah, France is dying, absolutely. Nice. Look at that. We have so much war score from battles. I think we'll go for mostly liberations, if possible. Can we... Yeah, we gotta release some, a bunch of nations from France here. No, these are subjects. Oh, yeah, we can liberate, for example, Franche-Comté, which is one of the subjects which they took. Or alternatively, we can just conquer some of the land ourselves, because, you know, it is all Holy Roman Emperor land anyways. Alright, after so many deaths, well over 1 million deaths, which is crazy. I don't know how a war in 1567 between, you know, just really two countries can have over 1 million deaths, but sure. You know, 825,000 on the side of France, 440,000 on our side. We've reached an amicable agreement. So basically, the war goal is going to be that we liberate this entire area, we give some provinces back, we just take a little bit for ourselves, and we'll also grab a quick little war reparations from France so that we get more money. Let's go ahead and do it. Very, very nice. Thank you very much, France. And now we should have a lot more of the Holy Roman Empire coming back to the rightful owner. Oh, I don't know why the Palatinate is unhappy with me now. I will try to send them a gift or something to make them happier. I don't know what happened to them. There you go. Please don't be upset. Thank you. Okay, time to pass the next Power of the Holy Roman Empire Emperor bill. We're gonna go for improve the imperial authority here, which means we can overrule the imperial diet and enable the imperial ban. Then we'll go for revoke the privilegencia. So let's go for improve imperial authority here, which should pass fairly easily. Yep. High imperial authority means it passes pretty easily, and we have fairly good relations with pretty much everyone in the empire, so it is a no-brainer for them to vote for us. Oh my god, after this guy gave birth to 5 daughters, he finally managed to give birth to a son. That's crazy. I had to get a divorce and try to get a son here, but we finally got a son, which means we are now gonna win the vote as well in the election. It's crazy though that he had 5 daughters. What are the chances? You better not like hunting, man. Heir, you please don't like hunting. Please don't die in a hunting accident. We need you, okay? Come on. That's crazy though. Alright, with 91 imperial authority, let's move towards revoking the privilegia. Let's go. Very good. This should get passed fairly easily, and then after that, there will be only one more that we have to do, which will unify the Holy Roman Empire, which will be great indeed. Very, very nice. Once this is done, we also get an event, which centers around the revoking of the privilegia, so we'll see what happens when that gets passed. Okay, we're right about to pass the revoking the privilegia. Let's see what happens now. There we go. Privilege is revoked. We now demand the oaths of loyalty to everyone, where everyone must swear an oath of loyalty or leave the empire. And we get cores on every single location of the current Holy Roman Empire, including the ones of the members who leaves. So let's demand the oath of loyalty and see who actually leaves. Okay, so I believe the way it works is anyone who had a negative opinion of you would leave. So we had a few people leave, which is fine. We'll get them back later. After we unify, we'll do a quick cleanup to get a few members of the Holy Roman Empire back so that our borders look a bit nicer. But look at that. We have fairly good imperial authority, and we are just one step away from unifying the Holy Roman Empire. So it's time to wait for about 15, 20 or so years for us to finally pass Renovatio Imperii. Very, very nice. We have 90 imperial authority, and finally we can go for Renovatio Imperii. Let's go and get the vote. If anyone says no, I'm going to, well, not the smaller nations, but, you know, if any of the electors say no, I'm gonna quickly bribe them, okay? Sure. Come to my side. I've saved up a lot of money for this very purpose. Come on, guys. Vote yes. We need to get this passed. This is it. We're finally gonna unify the HRE. Finally. After so many years. It would have probably been easier to do this as Bohemia or as Austria or something, but, you know, we did as Bavaria, and we're gonna do it before 1600, which is very good. And there we are. We are only a few days away from the debate passing. And very fitting that the debate is being held in Ulm, which is, you know, the best city in all of the HRE. Let's go and see this unification. One more day. There we go. Renovatio Imperii Romanorum. In the year of our Lord 1598, the most superb Augustus, Holy Roman Emperor Christoph von Wittelsbach, Romanum Imperator, crowned by God, has again convened the estates by the Holy Roman Empire. The Imperial Diet has agreed to a motion to unite the disparate states of the Empire into a nation-state and recrown the Holy Roman Empire as its hereditary ruler. We will form the Holy Roman Empire. We will gain Rome Reborn until the end of the game, which is, look at that modifier. Get the Holy Imperial Monarchy government reform, which gives us more legitimacy, reputation, diplomats, stability, and extra government reform. Look at the Holy Imperial Monarchy. Oh, well, we'll add it. Every member of the Holy Roman Empire will become integrated, and we will become an empire. Let's claim the crown. Very good. Oh, I think the game is lagging a bit. Yep. Okay. Oh my god. It's a bit confusing. And here we are. We formed the HRE. Wow. I mean, there's a bit of countries in the middle that are a little confusing, but you know, this is great. Look at that, 25 million people. Oh, I don't know what happened to our economy. We probably gotta fix that a little bit with our capital in Munich here. Very, very nice. Okay, after just a single month tick, we're now making 12,000 ducats a month, which is great. I guess I can turn this down now. I don't improve diplo relations with anyone. Let's walk through a few things in the nation, shall we? First of all, this is our economy. I've jacked up clergy to max to jack this value up. I guess I could make this even higher, but we'll probably do that for the thumbnail. We have too many forts, so we will be deleting some of them if we are to keep playing. Look at the sheer amount of forts in our country. These are just forts that every single one of the countries built. Here is our society. We are mostly Catholic with some Protestant. The other thing that happened when we unified the Holy Roman Empire is that the War of Religions and the Protestant Reformation just disappeared, I guess. There are not really any more Protestant nations to pose a threat to the Holy Roman Empire, which is incredible. We're, of course, majority Catholic. Here is the culture breakdown, which you would kind of expect. We just have every culture. Of course, we actually have a pretty good culture capacity. I've accepted a few cultures here, but not enough yet. I didn't have enough prestige. We could have definitely accepted way more, particularly the Brandenburgish, the Lower Saxon, the Western Pomeranian, the Czech, etc. We have all of them as a positive opinion, so we could have definitely done multiculturalism pretty easily here. In addition, here is our control. You'll see that it is currently kind of bad, which makes sense, but this is also because my local governor is still in Linz, Munich, and Vienna. We should definitely put one instead in Prague, put one over in Berlin or something, so that we spread out the control, and then maybe put one over here in one of the cities, maybe Cologne here, which would give us much better control and give us much more money than what we currently have right now. Additionally, I guess we can't form the Roman Empire. We're just a Holy Roman Empire, so that kind of makes sense. Here's our proximity. It's already pretty good, which is why I say that, you know, if we just put a local governor over here and the local governor over here, we'll have really good control. We should have 3 max local governors, which makes this very nice indeed. And finally, we got 25.7 million people. Very, very nice. We're probably one of the... Look at that jump. We're now more populous than France, than Great Britain, than Castile. Actually, we are more populous, almost more populous than the 3 of them combined, which is incredible. Oh, actually, no, we are just more populous than the 3 of them combined. Yeah. So, thank you very much for watching. Please do like and subscribe if you enjoyed. And I will see you next time. Have a good one.